Kelly, man. Just letting y'all know things are still good over here. After I changed out the radiator, I went to New York, came back to New Jersey, ended up going to Kentucky. From Kentucky, I went to Washington State, and from Washington State, I'm coming back down to Texas. So things are good, man. It's been about 8 days. Tomorrow be 9 days. So we're at that 9-day period. We got paid $6,200 to go from Kentucky to Washington, and this load right here from Washington to San Antonio is paying $45. So thankfully we was able to do some good, do some more, make a little money after that radiator incident. But on my way to Washington from Kentucky, I left Kentucky right in the nick of time too, man, because it just started raining. Whenever I was in Kentucky, it had started raining. And after I got out of Kentucky, then come to find out, it started flooding over there, man. But and then whenever I got to Washington, I was in the city that had the highest temperature in the whole nation, in Washington State. So I kind of thought that was kind of funny. But anyhow, and then the other night, while I was passing through Utah, whenever I shut it down at nighttime and to go to sleep, man, it was 50 degrees. So, but on my way to Washington, I stopped the truck and I changed out the water that I had put in the system. I dropped all the water out and went in with straight with truck antifreeze, the red kind, because I was kind of worried about that, and I was just there wasn't no reason, there wasn't no excuse for me to wait to put that off. I should have did it as soon as I left that rest area. I should have did it as soon as possible. But I thought I was gonna be able to make it back to Texas and do it in Texas, and that's what I was intending on doing. But on my way to on my way to Washington, I was researching and I was reading some things, and I started getting kind of worried, and so shoot, I stopped by the AutoZone, picked up 12 gallons of that stuff, man, and just did it right there, But things are good. Just letting y'all know things are good. And right now I'm about 2 hours outside of San Antonio. So whenever I get back to Dallas, I'm gonna change out my fuel return line. It's got a banjo fitting that comes out the head up top, and then it runs down, makes that corner, runs down right above the alternator, and then it goes down low, and then it connects to the fuel filter housing. So I think that needs to be changed out. I'm pretty sure that it's leaking. Or it might be the fuel harness, or it might be both. But I know that fuel return line, it feels like it has some abrasions on it. So whenever I get there, whenever I get back to Dallas, I'm gonna change that out for sure. Investigate another hose that is right there in the area too, and investigate it and see if it needs some attention. Change the oil, change the filters. I'm gonna do all that myself this time. I'm gonna change the oil and the filters myself. And yeah, that's the plan. But before I go to Dallas, after I deliver in San Antonio, I'm gonna pick up a load in San Antonio and deliver in Houston, and then stay in Houston for a couple of days, visit my baby, then run some Houston to Houston loads, and then after that I'm gonna run to Dallas and do some work on the truck, and then after that I'm gonna probably come back to Houston and run some more Houston to Houston loads, and then head back out. But I just want to let y'all know that things are still good over here.